Blessings. Welcome to another Law Enforcement Daily Devotional. Um, you know, I want to say I'm so excited about today, but man, I have been so excited about all of our Bible studies recently, just bringing God's Word to life. But for some reason, I get really jazzed when I see and read chapters that allow us as law enforcement officers to use our skills to investigate and dig deeper and find some truths that we just don't hear on Sundays. And today is no exception. We get to go back and pull from yesterday's read out of Judges chapter 19, mix that in with today's chapter reads 20 and 21, and come to some amazing conclusions that, quite frankly, I still haven't drawn a conclusion to a lot of the investigating that I've done today, jumping from Judges to Samuel and back to Judges, and there's just so much. So do your own investigation. When you get done, let me know what your results are. See if you see the same things or maybe something different. But before I forget, email your questions or anything that you found out to Chuck at fcpo.org. Just let me know what you think. But right now, let's get into it. Judges 20 and 21. Law enforcement takeaways basically is just the coolness of the investigation and how far you can go with this. This is one of those stories that has hints that lead you to other chapters, to other books, to other stories, and then you bring them all and compile them, and you kind of come up with this much bigger picture of what's going on. So before I waste too much time, let's get into it. We know that the rape and murder of the woman from Bethlehem occurred in Gibeah. This was from yesterday's read. Gibeah is the birthplace and hometown of Saul, who's not even in the picture yet. So why does that matter? Well, it's just an interesting connection because the woman who's raped and murdered in his hometown, she's from Bethlehem. Well, guess who was born and raised in Bethlehem? King David. So you kind of got this contrast between the woman from Bethlehem and the men of Gibeah and what takes place. We know that she's killed. Her husband takes her. He cuts her up into pieces and sends her body off to the different tribes of Bethlehem. And they're just, oh my gosh, what's going on? Or not Bethlehem, Israel. Nothing like this has ever happened in Israel. They come together. The Israelites battle Bethlehem. Or I keep saying Bethlehem. The Israelites battle Gibeah. Well, Gibeah is a part of the tribe of Benjamin, which was Saul's tribe. And they pretty much kill most of the Benjaminites, however you want to say it. And they feel bad after they've done this because Benjamin is one of the 12 tribes, and they're afraid that they're about to eliminate one of the 12 tribes of Israel, and they just can't do that. So they go to this, they kind of take this census and says, what town or what city did not join us in this battle? Because there was this thing put out that if you don't come and fight with us, we're going to come after you. Well, there's this one town called Jabesh Gilead that did not come to fight. Well, their punishment for not coming to fight was that they took the Benjamites out after the battle. They kind of got together, oh, we're so sorry, and they hug each other. And they go to this town, Jabesh Gilead, and they're having a festival. Well, they let the Benjamites go in, and you can call it kidnapping, you can call it sex trafficking, you can call it selling them into slavery, whatever you want, but they steal the women of this town. And instead of there being this lifelong hatred between Jabesh Gilead and the Benjamites, well, now they're family because they've intermarried. So they become this really strong allied group. They look after each other, even to the point where we pick up in Samuel, you'll read later, that when Saul is killed in battle by the Philistines, it's the men of this town of Jabesh Gilead that, man, they go on this courageous, dangerous mission into the heart of the Philistines' capital city, and they take down Saul's body and Jonathan's body, which were put up as trophies after they'd killed them in battle. And they take them back home and they bury them. But anyway, incredible story, a lot going on. Get in there and investigate it. I didn't tell you all the little things I found because I want you to do your own investigating, and I want you to email me Let me know what you found out. So send me a message, chuck@fcpo.org. Let me know what you think. Tomorrow's read is out of the book of Ruth. Again, part of the line of King David, and we're fixing to jump into Saul immediately after that. So this is very important. So read up on Ruth, and then check this one out in the meantime. Let me know what you think. So be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.